So, ladies and gentlemen, you're most welcome again to tabbytalks.com. So, in this video, we are going to learn how we can convert text to columns. Of course, you know very well a text is a combination of both characters and numeric values. So, when we want to do this, we have certain procedures that we follow. So, first of all, you need to have Microsoft Excel worksheet open with data. And as you can see here, I have my Excel sheet open. And to change any text to columns in Microsoft Excel, here are the steps we have to follow. One, we have to open Excel sheet worksheet containing the text that you want to split into separate columns. As you can see, I have my Excel sheet with different columns, and some of these columns have what we call text values. Those are both numbers and characters and symbols. So after that, we are going to select the range of cells that contain the text. So you can select any of this. Maybe I can select this range. That's a column of hours worked. After selecting that, what the next step we're going to do is that we are going to go in the ribbon of tabs. So this is the ribbon of tabs. So when I talk of ribbon of tabs, of course I mean this. I mean when I talk of ribbon of tabs, I mean these are ribbon of tabs. Uh, like files, all this selection where I have file, home, insert, like draw, page layout, formula, data, review, view help, Nitro Pro. All this is what we call the ribbon of tabs. So now I'll go ahead and click on one of these ribbon of tab, and what I'm going to click on is the data. So I'll go ahead and first of all, I said you have to select the column of the text values. Then go ahead and select the data, the data tab. After clicking on that in the ribbon, then click on the text to column button in the data tools group. So you go in one of the tools and then you see one of the tools which is called data tools. Data tools is a group, and one of the tools in the groups is what we call text to column. So from there, I'll go ahead and click on text to column. After that, you get a dialog box window having a column wizard step that we're going to use to convert text to columns, and it has three procedures. So as you can see, they are saying the text wizard has a determined that has determined that your text is a fixed width. So if this is correct, choose next, or choose the data type that best describes your data. So right now my wizard says that my data is fixed, but what I'm going to do, I'll just select delimited. Delimited means the characters such as commas or tabs that separate each field will be identified, and that one will now be taken as different columns. So I will go ahead and choose delimited. After choosing delimited, you'll see a preview down. But when you select that delimited, you see a preview of selected data. Go ahead and click next. So under the delimiters, I have types of delimiters. I have a tab, a semicolon, comma, space, and others. So in this case, I have to select all of them because, as you can see, in my selected data, I have like the space. That's why I have to take that. Don't know if I have comma or semicolon. Yeah, I have semicolon here. So go ahead and select, check all of them. As if you can see, even under the preview, I have like hours and then worked. This is because my delimiters or my wizard is checking all the delimiters that has a space. Go ahead and click next. Then from there, this is now column data. We have general, text, date, and what. So select general, and then go ahead and select finish. So after that, they're saying there is already data here. Do you want to replace it? I say okay. Go ahead and select okay. Now, as you can see, I've already now changed my, converted my text to columns. As you see, I have hours and then I have worked. So as you can see, my that has been spread into two columns. So to go back, you have to use undo, uh, go back the original data. I can choose another option, another path, which is I can select one of these, like topics covered, and then first expand the width of this column. Then after that, of course, as I told you, I'm trying to use this, trying to you check this one, and that's what I want to check. So go ahead and select that column. After selecting that, go in the ribbon of tabs and select the text to column. After that, select delimited. Now you see, like, under the delimited, you can see I have these values like topics covered, then I have algebra, calculus, or differentiation. I have set theory. So you can see all the topics are covered here. You can even scroll down. As you see, these are the numbers represent the number of rows. Those are the number of rows starting from row 1, which is topic covered. As you see, row 1, it has topic covered. Then in row 2, I have algebra. So after that, go ahead and click next. Now you can see when you check the types of delimiters like tab, semicolon, comma, space, you can put even others. Check that. Now you can see under the preview, I see already the columns have been previewed here. Go ahead and select finish. I mean next, then go ahead and select finish. Then they are saying, do you want already, there is already data here, so do you want to replace it? Go ahead and say okay. After that, now you can see I have got so far 3 columns, but that have been generated from the original column, which had that main data. So the data has been converted from text to columns. As you see, algebra, then I have calculus, differentiation, cell theory, chemicals of life. So each and every text of values that has separated with a space. If there are 3, meaning I have 3 columns, like where you see right now I have 3 columns, meaning that all my data values had 3 spaces. So when I try to go back, you can see like each and every of this has like, no, I have 3 spaces. Like if I'm to go back and say, let me try to do it again. Limited. Okay. So go ahead and yeah. So under this, you can see I have on components as first column, then and second column, then resultant, third, fourth, and then forces 5. So I have 5 columns. When I try to go back the original, I have 1, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Maybe I can try to draw that, and you see, I say I have 1, I have 2, I have 3, I have 4, I have 5. So those are 5 separate words, and each word here will represent a column after text, changing from text to column. Each text of word here will represent a column. Like when you see here, chemicals of life, meaning chemical will have 1 column, of will have 1 column, then life will have a separate column. So generally, that's how we can really convert from text to column. In the next videos, we're going to learn how we can do the flash fill, and then also see how you can do remove duplicates and also data validation still under data tools in Microsoft Excel. Thank you for watching, and let's catch up in the next video.